Good morning, Facebook lands. This is Mike George here. For the moment, I am solo here. We've just arrived here in Boise, Idaho. We just arrived at Matt's destination, and speaking of which, ta-da! Oh, look how chipper he looks
I know, for being up all night.
at 7 some odd in the morning local time. So we are in Boise, Idaho here, at a UPS facility here. So anyways, sorry we had a little bit of an alarm issue there. Oh, good morning, Adam Boner. Bookstore Adam is with us this morning. He is in New York City, probably where it's a more respectable time in the morning there. And, knock, knock, here comes Matthew, and here comes Danny Thomas. Get him on board here for our special morning edition of
Drag Queen Bingo.
Of Drag Queen Bingo. And who better to have with us on this fine early morning than Danny Thomas, Cherry Poppins! Woo! The truck is shaking now. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Where are you joining us at from today?
Well, I'm still at work because I decided not to go all the way home.
Oh, you're still at work?
Because I wouldn't come back.
Oh, so we're getting like the behind the scenes peep here of your workplace, huh?
Kind of. I mean, I'm just in the learning leader office.
Cool. Where do you work at, Danny?
What? I work at Paul Mitchell. Hold on. Yes.
Oh, Paul Mitchell?
Okay, perfect.
Oh my God. So
All right, perfect. Well, I just actually got approved to clock in early, so yeah.
oh damn, it's like, sorry, I missed
Literally.
that last part. Our connection's a little choppy.
No, my boss just came in and said, "Hey, do you want to work? We can give you overtime."
Hey, holidays are coming up.
The holidays.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna clock it now.
Oh, okay. Do you need
Of course, as soon as I join your live video.
Right. Well, maybe that's a good thing, some extra money. I know I could use some extra money, so hey, take advantage of that overtime when you can. Well, Danny,
Yes.
feel free to give
All
us
right,
a
well,
call
I was
later
going to
on
talk
if
to
you'd
you for
like.
We'll do.
All right, well, you have a lovely day at work. I mean,
Bye.
let's chipper, so get her done, baby.
Miss you.
We'll do. Have fun. Bye. Bye, Matt.
Oh, we love you, Danny. Thank you to Danny Thomas for joining us for a hot second on Facebook Live Morning Edition. So the reason I kind of wanted to join y'all, I think so some of you guys might have caught us late last night for our special Facebook After Dark. Our Facebook After Dark edition. That was our first time that we've actually had a chance to really be on the road with you guys at night. Normally,
You're going to be on for a little bit?
yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I wasn't sure if you're going to do live for a little bit. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay. Mwah.
Mm.
As I said, Matt's in the middle of dropping off a load for UPS. This load for UPS was very, very, very specific about the time that we were to transport it. So I think they not only had a delivery time that we had to obviously show up on time for with their things, but they also had I think there was a timer or something that actually. So not only would we have to be here at a certain, by a certain time, but we also had a certain duration of time during which, after we picked up this load, we were limited to only carrying this freight for a certain amount of time. And Matt might be able to explain it more extensively on that. I'm not sure if there's like perishable items in the in the freight or something that kind of necessitated this degree of specificity. My God, I can't believe I said that word correctly at 7 in the fucking morning. But yeah, so we had some tight time constraints to kind of to drive under, and so that's one of the reasons that compelled us to have to drive overnight, kind of on the red eye schedule. So bless his heart, Matt had to go to sleep yesterday at around 4 p.m. Yeah, I think about 4 p.m. and then woke up around 10 p.m. We took a shower, pretty much started his work day at 10 p.m. last night. So he's on his ninth hour now. Well, let's say eighth hour of being on, of actually driving on the road. We drove overnight from approximately Salt Lake City, just west of Salt Lake City, Utah, and into Boise, Idaho. So it's I can't think of how many miles. It is too early in the morning to do my math here. So let's kind of check in the Facebook land here and see. Oh, hi.
I said, Bird, it's cold in here. I said, no, it's just really cold.
Yeah,
I'm trying to warm my hands.
it's just above freezing. Fortunately, it is above freezing. Um, you know. Oh, I wish this was one of these morning shows where we had Al Roker to tell us the weather conditions in your neck of the woods. So yeah. Anywho, good morning to you all in Facebook land. I'm just gonna check the comments here. As always, feel free to leave comments, questions, just random things that are on your mind. Little shout outs, whatever you'd like in the comments section. And I follow these comments. They stream to me in real time, so I'll be able to kind of answer your questions, hopefully, in real time. So far, that sexy bookstore Adam boy has bid us good morning, along with Amir Kanara. Hey, hi Amir. Thank you for joining us this morning. We have Joshua Pennington, smiley face. Thank you for the smiley face. Anytime you can get a smile from me at 7:30 in the morning, you're doing good. I haven't even had a cup of coffee and God knows when. So actually, speaking of coffee, you know what? I do have some coffee that I kind of forgot about. Amy Pang is watching. I wonder if she's still on. Hi, Amy. Amy is one of my dear friends from Steubenville. She is like a full-blooded entrepreneur. She owns several Chinese restaurants in the Steubenville and Pittsburgh area. She's awesome. She's kind of quietly started a regional Chinese restaurant empire, including, as many of Steubenville folks know, China Gourmet on University Boulevard in Steubenville. I think they've since kind of rebranded a little bit and kind of upgraded their space a bit, and now it's actually a hibachi restaurant. So I mean, they kind of went all out and got those group, those group uh, bar types of seats where you all sit around a bar, and you watch the chefs cook kind of in the middle of the bar, and they have giant kind of like frying pan type of thing where the chef entertains you. So I'm sure it's kind of like Benihana's style.
Benihana? Ooh.
Yes. How's it going out there, baby?
You know, just fighting with some equipment is all.
That landing gear.
No, not the landing gear this time. It's my fifth wheel
Oh, jeez.
lock.
Was this on a trailer also? Is that the latch on? Is that? Oh no, I guess that would be on the actual truck.
Yeah, that's on the truck.
Okay.
It's, I don't know, it likes to not stay. I mean, it's good that it likes to stay closed, but when I need to unhook from a trailer, I kind of need it to stay open.
Yeah, it was very defensive.
This bitch.
uh, so Let's see who else we have on here. We have we said hi to Joshua Keith Pennington already, and then we have Eric Fries. Hi Eric, hey. So yeah, thank you guys for all joining us this morning.
On this wonderful morning.
Yes. So yeah, we wanted to kind of get on Facebook here and kind of get in line here to see the upcoming sunrise, which it is getting kind of light out there now. So
Right.
I don't know if
Right.
it does seem pretty cloudy, so I don't know if we'll actually catch a proper sunrise. But you know, one can always try, right?
All we can do is try.
Mm-hmm.
Just try. Good old Nelly Furtado.
My. So yeah, we're did you already pick? Are you? So we're now looking for the new trailer, right?
Yeah, I'm just picking up an empty right now.
Okay, so we're picking up an empty trailer. So we'll be taking this, I guess, to Kennewick. Is this what we're taking up to?
No, I'm taking this to the next place here in Boise that I'm picking up the one that's taking us to Kennewick.
Okay, so this will be kind of a 1-2 step. Yeah, so this we'll be taking take an empty trailer from here to another site where they're gonna, I presumably use it for for their own bidding, and then kind of exchange that empty trailer for a full trailer on their yard and take that to Kennewick, Washington, which is in the southeast corner of the states, along the Columbia River, and what's known as the Tri-Cities area. Which I guess so. I can't mention the Tri-Cities Washington area without doing a little shout out to Crystal, my dear friend Crystal Luttrell. She was one of my old colleagues at Disney. This was back in the mid 2000s during my freshman year of undergrad. Spring quarter of which, and that was back when Wright State was on the quarter system. But yeah, that spring quarter, me, a couple friends and I, Sarah Hill, Lindsay Young, they're both fantastic folks that I know from my Dayton and Wright State days. But yeah, the three of us just kind of said, fuck it, let's go to Disney.
Let's work smarter, not harder.
And we went to Disney together and had a wonderful time down there, kind of in this 5-month type of co-op program, doing various, park roles, customer service roles. I say co-op because it was pretty much their term for minimum wage labor, done by, by enthusiastic, unneedy college students who were just excited to get out of their suburbia communities for a hot second and enjoy the magic of Disney without paying for tickets. So, I guess that was sort of the hidden benefit of working there for minimum wage is that you did get fringe benefits. You got to visit the parks whenever you wanted. It was a great time. All in all, not too bad of a deal. And I got college credit for it. So I'll take it. And we got on here live. We keep having people just come in and out. I feel it's so awkward. It kind of reminds me of like if you're a professor teaching, and you just see some like random confused student walk in the door, and then they're like, "Oh my God, who's this crazy bitch?" And then they just slam the door and leave. So, anywho, since I'm obviously not doing a very successful job of attracting viewership to our Facebook Live morning series, we will kind of revert over here to Matthew. I probably should bring that phone up there quite yet.
Not yet.
Just in case there's any sensitivity over UPS, having people on their property with their cameras and stuff. So yeah, we'll just kind of chill back here. I promise you we will, in a few minutes we will jump into the front seat there and right there, and have a little bit of a better view of what's going on outside. Nothing terribly exciting. It's a cloudy day here in Boise. We're kind of on the edge of kind of a freezing line, where just north of us you end up in freezing temperatures, but kind of here along the I-84 corridor, and in Boise in particular, we got temperatures, I think like 2 degrees or so, so about 35 Fahrenheits. So yeah, so it's good times. My friend B is watching. Let's see if he's actually online here. I don't know. I don't know if he is or not still, but B is one of my good friends over in Taiwan, actually. So over there, it is. Let me do the math here, Michael. It's 7:30 Mountain Time, so that is 9:30 Eastern Time, which is about 9:30 p.m. Taiwan time, roughly. I think they're about 12 hours difference from Eastern Time, depending on the daylight savings time thing, which I never remember. So, there's always that. So, and Matthew is back here.
Yeah, switching trailers.
Oh, yes. So we're just piggybacking on a trailer onto us right now. So he's got to, in order to do that, he's got to engage the fifth wheel, which is kind of an interface between the tractor, which is the truck, the main truck with the engine that we're sitting in right now.
The fifth wheel is the eyes of the trailer.
The eye of the trailer. Well, yeah. So I mean, it's the piece that actually physically engages and couples with the trailer, and so it allows the trailer to obviously hang on to the tractor, but also allows maneuverability and pivoting, and then you also got to do the line connections between the trailer and the truck. There's the brake lines, which are extremely important, and then you have the electrical line, which enables the operation of the lights. The brake lights, the turn signal lights on the back of the trailer, because turn signals don't do much good if nobody can see them because of the trailer blocking it from the trucks. So that's quite necessary.
I'm gonna roll these windows up because I'm gonna be outside for a minute because this trailer's way too low. It won't. Basically, my fifth wheel's gonna smash the side of the trailer.
Oh, is it like sunk into the ground or something?
It's really low.
Oh, that sucks.
Yay! I love working.
Yay! Oh my. So, none of y'all have left any comments besides hey, and hey. But we have Lexi Wickham who's just joined us. Maybe she did the same thing where she popped in and popped her head in and then popped out again. But hi, Lexi. Thank you for popping your head in this morning. Nobody ever likes to. I mean, nobody ever likes to be on camera in the morning. Everybody's all shy and bitter and uncaffeinated in the morning. So I guess that kind of explains. I was surprised that last night's Facebook Live After Dark garnered so much viewership. But, I guess at the end of the day, literally, we're all, night owls. So, that's, for me, that's kind of when I'm the most awake. I guess if I had any choice in the matter, that's kind of when I'd be at my productive peak, I would say, is around 10 p.m. or so. If I was if I was in a job where I could be employed, during the night shift, I guess from a productivity standpoint, that would be optimal for the way I work and the way my brain works and the way my body functions and everything. So, of course, we live in a 9-to-5 society. Not even just for, that's not even company's fault. That's just kind of how life is. Obviously, we like to be home and with our loved ones and with our own lives, in order to do things that we want to do. So, all right, let's go back here and see who else is up. Oh, you guys are such a quiet morning on Facebook. We'll have to do like little Today Show segments and just have like some drunk bitch. I'll be the drunk bitch in the back, just like glug 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 glug. I'll be like Hilda, or was that her name, Hilda or Hoda? I'll be Hoda, and just like have my little secret my secret bottle of wine and just drink it and just get drunk on camera and just entertain you all. So Nicole Cook is watching. Hi, Nicole. Nicole's probably getting all you responsible employed citizens of of our society are all probably getting gussied up for work and or probably already at work and not even supposed to be on Facebook. So Yeah, but nonetheless, thank you to Nicole for coming in for a second. Oh, we had Lauren for a second. She also popped in and out. we have a lot of I have a lot of popping ins and outs, popping in and out. There we go. A lot of individuals popping in and out. So, and that kind of reminds me of when I was in school and had those early morning classes, and you were hungover as hell, and you would walk into class for like a second and be like, "Fuck this," and just walk right out and just go back to sleep. It's kind of so either y'all are in bad shape out there, or I'm just not doing a good enough job of enticing you all. So I have been saying a lot less than last night.
That's because you got some sleep.
I got like an hour of sleep. I think it feels like I got that. Well, I guess I might have had enough sleep for a proper, at least one REM cycle. So yeah, I do feel kind of awake. I still got the fuzzies in my brain, but that fuzzy feeling of non-awakeness. Um, Matthew is inputting updates into the computer to let Big Brother Swift know that of our status on the road. Who do we? Yeah, so I wonder if maybe I have a connection issue or something. I don't even know. But anyways, good morning, Lauren. I hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday morning. Happy Hump Day. I hope y'all in Facebook land are, or at least a few of you guys are privy to some humping today.
Oh.
Especially around the holidays. That's when humping really gets,
Hump?
yeah, full hump. The humps just go up each week, each subsequent week. And it's getting cold. Everybody likes to stay warm, and what's better than humping coupled with energy efficiency? So, yeah, come on, guys, give us some comments here. Are we all struggling together to wake up here? I guess.
Let your body.
You have any things you want to talk about, baby?
Yes, your safety message today is goal. When you're backing up into a space, get your ass out and look.
So when you're backing out of a space?
You're backing into a space.
Oh, right, yeah. So get out of the truck and look first before you back in?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And that's great to do especially when you have a co-pilot like me who can't drive but can do.
Well, you can drive, just not the truck yet.
Right. Yeah, but I can do ancillary functions.
Bro, it is cold outside, and I'm sweating my ass off.
Oh, that's what I hate about winter. You go from hot to cold to hot to cold to hot to cold. You got to bundle up and go outside, which then makes you hot for a second, and then you go outside in the cold, and then you freeze, and then you step into the door with those blasting heat air curtains, and you get hot again. And then you finally take off your coat and sit down at your desk and start working. And then you get cold again. It's just a never-ending cycle. I feel like our bodies kind of take a toll somewhat in trying to regulate our heat flows and whatnot, and our temperature, our internal temperature. So, fortunately, our bodies have pretty sophisticated control systems. So, it all works out. And, we just got to keep our bodies and our minds happy and sane, like, for instance, getting plenty of sleep. My. So, I don't know. I'm at this weird kind of lull here in my brain where I can't think of anything fun or constructive to talk about, and it's still premature to get into the front seat with this camera phone in the possible event that somebody from this UPS facility, kind of gets weird about it, which is understandable. I always get freaked out when I see people with their, holding up their phones and things. They're usually like these younger folks, these younger folks that just have their cameras out all the time, and they're just like, they're just staring into their phones, like, and sometimes the way they, sometimes they're probably just not even using their cameras. They're just, maybe that's their way of talking into the phone, or maybe they're trying to read something. I don't know, or type something to their friends, do some texting. But I always kind of have this weird fear of being recorded, which is kind of ironic, I know. But especially like recorded without my knowledge. And I'm sure most of y'all can relate to that. It's kind of the combination of the the fear of Big Brother surveillance, Big Mama surveillance, as well as just, the impoliteness of recording somebody without their knowledge and consent. So, these Facebook Lives have been kind of nice for me to kind of break out of the discomfort of being on camera, and it's great because there's that inside part of me that really likes to be on stage, really likes to be on camera. I'm the diva that's within me. That diva part of me has been quite dormant lately. I haven't even had a chance to do any proper karaokeing in a while. And, that extends all the way back to college days. It's been forever since I've done any formal singing, in a sort of ensemble. And then even further back, back in high school, I used to do all that fun fine arts and drama club stuff, and did some proper theater. So, it's sort of been this long precipitous decline in my acting and expression. And the expression of my acting passion, and what skill you could argue that I have at it. So yeah. Oh,
Is that like cross between stripping music and porn music?
That's the drum. That's the drum cadence that we did in marching band, in which somebody kind of sneakily snuck in like the beat to a porn movie, like the underlying musical beat to this porno. It was like a 1970s porno.
Oh, so that's why I recognize it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun to try to find the original track, because I think I maybe once heard the actual song, the musical theme from which this drum beat came from. But those of you that were in Steubenville High School, the Big Red Bands, in the school year 2001-2002, might recall that one of the musical geniuses in our percussion section adapted a porn theme into a drum cadence, which we then danced to. It was one of our dance break numbers. And shout out to Davina Ware. She was our choreographer. She was kind of the leader of our dance committee back during that year. She and two other cohorts, put together a really awesome dance to that. And and she kind of had a lot of the dance committee in the Big Red Band was very hip hop oriented, and so the style of the dance was actually really awesome and really like well suited for that kind of laissez-faire type of porn music, I guess you could say. It was great. It was, and I love that it went completely under the director's noses. that just made it even better. I love slipping things under people's noses that are people of presumed authority. That reminds me of in the honors residential community hall at Wright State. They had an event called Woodstock, and it was held on the 20th of April, and I think it was our honors president, our honors residential hall president that. And maybe even our advisor, I'm not even sure. It was, anyways, they came up with the idea to make shirts for this Woodstock event. And what this was basically an outdoor kind of carnival with inflatables and stuff. It was kind of like an end of quarter, kind of beginning of spring type of outdoor festival. So they had inflatables, games, whatnot, just in kind of the commons area of the Wright State, residential facilities. And it was a really fun event. I think it was actually the first time that we had done something like this. It was kind of a collaboration between the honors community and the Woods community, which were adjacent to each other. So we kind of used our common space in the middle to have this fabulous little festival. So anyways, they made these shirts, and on the front of it, it just said 420, get lit. question mark. And then on the back of the shirt, it had all the event information, Honors Woods Community Woodstock event, blah blah blah. But it was a nice, subtle little homage, to the fans out there. So that was a clever another clever little jab there. So back to the front of the truck here with Matthew Gutierrez.
No, it's with your tongue, not with your throat.
That's what he said. So.
I can't even.
So what's new, Hummingbird? Are we heading out soon? You still gotta do some activities. He's doing some things up there, so leave him some space a little bit. Oh, sorry, babe. Well, do you want any food or anything?
Yeah, we're going to a truck stop so I can do my 30-minute break.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, we'll be heading on up to a nearby truck stop where we're gonna. So Matt has to take one of his mandated 30-minute breaks, which is sort of kind of a regulation of the DOT.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it is
okay. I wasn't sure if it was an employer thing or if it was a DOT thing, but anywho, yeah. So we'll be taking a 30-minute break, probably sometime in the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Hey, funny story. In order to go, you gotta finish your breaks.
Oh. All right, so we're actually moving now. Matthew has successfully coupled to the trailer, so now we're just rolling on out here, little by little, through this kind of gravelish or dirt lot. So pretty soon I'll be able to kind of migrate up to the front seat again and really show you guys what's going on outside. All right, there is the gate. Once we are through that gate, I can come up to the front, join my boo here. Maybe put some light background music on, and head on our merry way. All right, I think we are outside of the facility. So I'm going to mosey on up there.
Proceed south on South Saturn Way in 800 feet. Turn left to West Victory Road.
Oh, yes, there we go. Now you can see what's going on a little bit outside. Was it like a tire or a piece of tire? All right. Josh Briscoe is watching. Hey, Josh, or he was for a hot second. Oh, I swear to God, I wonder what people think when they click on Facebook Live and then.
I'm like, ooh, what's this?
What's
Turn
this?
left
Oh
to
God!
West Victory Road.
Victory Road. Oh yeah, this is gonna be some rush hour traffic here. Am I all right here? So yeah, we got this. Yeah, and we're actually right by an airport, so there's probably some
And a school.
Yeah, and a school. So we got two sources of congestion here. I guess two sinks of congestion. Oh. I heard the other day on Facebook that this concept of when you're walking and then you almost run into somebody and you have to kind of
Do the dance.
evade. Yeah, like I guess like I've always been like, you know, sometimes you know, of course the proper thing to say is excuse me.
Or pardon me.
Or pardon me, but sometimes like just in the spur of the moment and kind of in the panic of it all, you just don't even like you formulate the thought to say that. So like I kind of sometimes I'm like whoop or oh, like as I try to kind of dodge around them. And I guess that's like an Ohio thing. I don't know. I saw somebody put something online that was like oh, you know, it was like some sort of article, like a clickbait article, and it was talking about how like I guess oh is one of those uniquely, not even just Midwestern things, but I guess it's like a uniquely Ohio thing. So I thought that was kind of interesting. All these little things that we discover about ourselves that we thought were just normal, everyday American things, and then you find out, then you find out, you know, it's only like a certain segment of your weird ass population that does it. So, kind of some of the best little ditties like that is in Pittsburgh. For some reason, Pittsburgh kind of has its own little like ecosystem of bizarre sayings and phrases. One of which is "yens." I don't know if that probably expands beyond just Pittsburgh and kind of gets into probably more just the general Eastern Ohio, Appalachia area, West Virginia, and Western PA.
Appalachian night.
Appalachian days. That's Appalachian. Oh my God, that's. let's make a version of Aladdin set in Steubenville.
These Appalachians, when they break, they broke.
Oh. That's funny. Instead of a magic lamp, it could be like, I don't know, like a steel piece of I-beam. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of what like a prized relic from Steubenville, Ohio would look like. Don't laugh. It would be a plate of that.
I was like, a plane ticket out of there?
It would be a plate of that Hunan beef from Alice. That's what it would be. No, but I need something that you can like rub, you know, or I need like a like a sub in for the magic lamp. And I'm trying to think of like a Steubenville relic that could function in this story as the magic lamp. I already know who the genie is. The genie is going to be Dean Martin. Like, you know, the disembodied spirit of Dean Martin is going to just like emanate from this apparatus. I just got to think of what this is going to be. I guess a microphone. I mean, Dean Martin, or I guess a glass of whiskey, a glass of scotch. Just rub the glass of scotch, and Dean Martin comes out. Actually, it could be a football. It could be a football. It's a huge football town. So you rub the magic football, and the spirit of Dean Martin comes out, and you get to make 3 wishes. And they're not allowed to be wishes
more wishes.
They're not allowed to be wishes for more wishes, and they're not allowed to be wishes to get the fuck out of Steubenville. You gotta do that on your own.
Right, you want to appreciate them unless you do it on your own.
Right. And you know, I appreciate Steubenville a lot more than I'm not like, you know, living in it every day and just, you know, getting, you know, in the same old kind of tedious routine. So I'm sure all you guys that still live in Steubenville probably like, oh my God, I hate it. I want to get out. But
I want to get out.
actually, it makes me really happy the people that have stayed in Steubenville, such as Nicole Cook that was on here before. I'm trying to think who else was on here before that's still in the area. But yeah, there's a lot of really good people in Steubenville still. A lot of my old classmates. You know, there's always like this stigma of like, oh, if I don't get out of Steubenville, I'm a loser and blah blah blah. But honestly, like I love going back to Steubenville and seeing my old friends there. I mean, at least from my perspective, it's great that to still know people in the community, and it's amazing that despite decades of prolonged stagnation and everybody just getting the fuck out of there, like for economic reasons or whatnot. It's amazing that there's still kind of this critical group, this critical mass of people left in town. So it's great. I mean, Hunan. I mean, Hunan was kind of an example of one of these businesses, at least, that I was always really super in love with. And I think recently the owner, Alice, just retired from Hunan, and you know, and good for her too. I mean, she started that place and she's run that place for decades. She knew everybody's name there. I mean, all the important people in Steubenville that worked downtown and whatnot. You know, they went to lunch there. She knew their orders. It was great.
Just a wonderful business owner.
Yeah, I mean, so she's. It's funny. Like, there was one time, I don't even remember why I was doing this, but there was one time I was. There was this one time that I was Googling Steubenville Hunan just on Google just to see kind of what would come up, and like a bunch of New York Times articles came up, and it was interesting because I should say a bunch, like I think like a couple, but one of them was a New York Times article, I think, that was written in like in maybe the 80s or 90s, and it was basically a piece that was highlighting Steubenville and the Ohio Valley in general, the air pollution there. And so they must have wrote this in the 80s, back when all the factories and the mills were still operating. But yeah, so in the New York Times archive, you know, I found this article and you know, about Steubenville, and you know, I guess the gist of the article was that, you know, they sent in a bunch of scientists from Harvard, not the NYT, but you know, there were these researchers from Harvard that were visiting Steubenville and visiting kind of the area, and they were assessing the air quality there, and they had found that the Steubenville-Weirton metropolitan area had the honor of being the most polluted metro area in the United States. So, you know, that was back in the good old days. Of course, now that's probably no longer the case, you know, with the deindustrialization of the area. But I think now the most polluted area in the U.S., I would have to say, would be probably L.A., right? I mean, we just kind of drove through that little soup bowl of smog. Yeah, I guess maybe actually Corpus Christi, Texas was pretty damn polluted. There's a bunch of oil, you know, it's a coastal community, and you know, it's, I think south of Houston. So yeah, south of Houston. But yeah, they have a ton of refineries there. Yeah, it was pretty bad. You know, it was a port city. Yeah, the port of Corpus Christi, as well as the refineries, all the chemical plants there, and all that stuff. So anyways, let me switch around the camera here and actually kind of show you guys what's going on here. So oh wow, oh look at that plane, yes.
The plane.
So we are right next to an airport. So we are kind of right under the landing path of the Boise airport, probably Boise International Airport.
Turn left, then turn right to exit. Proceed northeast on South Orchard Street in 600 feet. Turn right to exit for I-84 East, Mountain Home, and Twin Falls.
I swear
Turn
to
right
Corpus
to
Christi,
exit.
you try to cut me off.
Oh, that looks like a Mazda too.
They should have Mazda'd the way out of my way. Get it, Sir Boise?
I think I'm fine.
Actually, correction.
So yeah, there's a glimpse of the horizon in the east direction.
In a quarter mile,
So we will be driving towards the sunrise here. So it is a beautiful hump day morning here.
Hello, it's Matthew. Oh, hey, how's it going, ma'am? I'm sorry. No, well, originally it was set for delivery at 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Continue on to
So that got changed this morning. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm actually heading to a truck stop right now, so I can actually do a 30-minute break. So yeah, whenever. All right. Thank you. Oh, okay, I appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Shock. They fucked up.
Oh dear.
Well, we're not going to Kenneball, Washington.
Kennewick.
Whatever.
So where are we going now, baby?
I don't know. Whenever they decide to send me something.
So what happened with that?
Apparently, initially, the pre-plan said that I could be there tomorrow at 7 o'clock, when initially it actually had to be there today.
Ha!
Which, she's like, well, it looks like you're not going to have the hours. I'm like, well, I could have told you that. I was like getting ready to send him a message being like, not possible. I cannot be there by 8 o'clock tonight. Not with 4 hours left. Oh my God, she already got me a new load. Okay.
Wow. Okay. I see.
I know. Keep me happy.
Right. Well, let's see where let's see where it goes.
It's going to Florida. I don't know.
Maybe it's going to Portland. Okay, I don't want to jinx ourselves now.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Bro, you need to calm down. Yeah, this boy needs to get some food in his stomach because I'm literally about to kill over and die and throw up. I've been dry heaving for about the last fucking 2 hours. So.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's get fed. I mean, we remember we have that we have that hoagie in there.
What'd you just call me?
An Idaho. Idaho gay.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a red-eye coffee.
Oh yeah. Mountain Home, 84 East.
Mountain Ho! Yeah, I need to hurry up because in 15 minutes I'm going to be in my 8-hour violation.
Are we sort of stopping for a bit?
Yeah, I need to get food.
I mean, like, are you also getting some sleep?
I don't know. It depends on what's going on with this next load.
Okay.
TBA to be announced.
So this 8-hour time thing, that's just the 8 hours that you need before the half-hour break?
Yeah, every 8 hours I have to take a mandatory 30-minute break. I'm allowed 11 hours of driving time, and I have a 14-hour clock, which once I start my clock for the day, I have 14 hours from start to finish to get all that stuff done. I don't have to do it all, but it's if I do. That's mandated. Per DOT regulations, FMCSA, I don't know the article number.
JKLMNOP?
QRS TV. Oh my God. I literally feel like there's a monster inside myself. Now I know what pregnant women feel like.
Oh, God.
Decision.
I'm
Like
with her,
16.
hashtag. Hashtag I'm with her.
Never mind.
Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely feeling the hunger too.
The Hunger Games.
Yeah. All right, so we are
We'll Flying J.
we'll fly in J. Is that a?
I hate that TA in Boise because last time I was there, they told me that my trailer was crap, and it took me 5 days to get out of here last winter.
Yeah.
Because me and Swift, and kind of TA decided that they weren't going to work on the trailer. So,
Bitches.
right.
Just left
and
it. Just left it there.
No, I can't abandon company property.
Well, they abandoned you.
They didn't abandon me. They were going to fix it. TA was the one that wasn't going to fix it.
Right.
I said, we aren't touching this piece of junk. Oh, I'm sorry, rusty piece of junk.
Wait, TA was willing to fix it, but
No.
not Swift?
No, TA did not want to fix it.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
said, we're not touching that rusty piece of junk. I said, oh, I'll make sure I let our corporate office know so that we make sure we don't send any of our stuff over here. Emma! Oh,
So anywho, I think we're gonna kind of take a break for a little bit and eat some food, get this boy nourished. So live from Boise, Idaho. This has been Mike George and
Hey girl, hey, Matthew Gutierrez.
bye.
Bye.